What's up everyone, this is Rayuka here, and this is me unboxing the Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pains Collector's Edition. First off, I have to give a shout out to Ian. If it wasn't for Ian, I would not have this Collector's Edition right now in my hand. So thanks to him, I have this. So if you're watching this, Ian, thanks. Now to continue on further, there were some interesting details I noticed in this Collector's Edition. Not that it's anything new or new news, but I have to point out here, you see Metal Gear Solid, Pains logo, etc. But the interesting part that got me here was the credits of this collector's edition. Kojima Productions is nowhere to be seen here except for Konami and the Fox engine. Seriously, Konami, I get that maybe you and Kojima had a bad fallout, whatever the case is, but you guys are being very unprofessional by not acknowledging the man's work. Just saying. I mean, that's clearly what's going on here, and that's very irritating to see that. I mean, this is just utter disrespect to Kojima. Like, it really is. Like, I don't know what's going on in Konami, but these guys are totally ignoring the man's acknowledgement with this product, especially the game, being that him and his team created it. But as you can see here, the Diamond Dogs logo. So I'm going to turn this box around and see what contents reside in the collector's edition. So as you can see, it just pretty much tells you a little backstory. Well, not a little backstory, but what's going on, Metal Gear, etc. And then the content, just a prosthetic arm, steel bookcase, additional game content. I'm curious to see if the DLC's in here because I just read that DLC might not actually be in here, so I don't know. And yet again, the same case kind of goes for the back. No acknowledgement whatsoever of Kojima Productions in this collector's edition, which is ridiculous. It really is. But it would have been nice if they would have had acknowledged. So as you can see here, the wrap is still around this, so let's get to taking this plastic off. Give you a top view as well, so you guys can see how it looks in the back. So let's get to wrapping this. So as you can see, I gotta, you could rip out the plastic whichever way you prefer, but I'm doing it this way. So one hand. Yes, you're watching me peel the skin, the snake skin off this collector's edition. So now that that's off, it was plastic, now it's gone. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get to the unboxing. Actually, looks a lot better. I just want to show you how this looks without the plastic. Looks, I like the feel of the box, but let's get to it. So after removing the plastic, well, not the plastic, but the, I guess, somewhat of a slider which was stuck onto this, get to open this up. I have no idea what to be expecting. Gosh. So first off, this is the prosthetic hand that everyone's been wanting. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Pretty cool to display, I guess, if you have an office desk or just display it around, I guess. See what I get to. Oh, okay. Bus just came right off. This is the hand. So funny, I have to remove this. So this is the one item everyone's been wanting. And it's funny because the fingers are in the V pattern, like you know, like the main logo, like 5. Really cool. This is something definitely worth displaying around. But I'm most likely gonna leave it in here, but for now anyway. But definitely worth displaying. Let's get to the. So let's see if there's anything below. So once you remove this, the hand, there's nothing beyond this point, so it's to show that it's empty. So put the sand back. So let's see. This is the game. The game feels like it has a lot of content here. That's it. Steel bookcase. Literally that's it. The steel bookcase here. Oh, actually, this is sealed. So, okay, I'm gonna pause this and organize everything, and then show you guys what's in here. Well, I already showed you, but just organize everything on them so you can get the idea of what's in there in this collector's edition. So, so far, what I discovered so far in this collector's edition is the arm that everyone's been wanting, which is the item that I just showed in the game. In the steel bookcase. What's in the steel bookcase is well, it says spoiler warning right across it, but it's more, I guess, like a documentary or a development diary of what was going on while they were making Metal Gear Phantom Pains. Steel bookcase is really nice as well, so I really like this steel bookcase. I really wish they would have just put the game in here as well instead of just giving you the case. But let's get into this, the unboxing of the game itself. So far I have not found any DLC slip or anything like that, so really curious to see how that all turns out. Smells like brand new game. That brand new smell. That's to that side now that we got out of the way. So all right, the game itself, some sort of thing on the back, and there's a map. So I just want to show there's no DLC, nothing I've noticed, just this paper slip with a warning. So let me unfold this map to see if there's anything on it. Alright, so twist in events. There is no code that there's no code that actually came with this. This is the map. It gives you a map of the area. It's a pretty huge map actually. There is no code. Okay, so the DLC part was, this kind of reminds me of the situation with the Ninja Gaiden 3 Special Edition, where they released it and then they didn't even have the online pass included. I don't know for those who purchased it experienced that, because that happened to me, and this is sort of the same case where the code is nowhere to be seen. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna get to that right now. So for those who are wondering what I am talking about, is this right here, the additional game content. This was advertising some sort of emblem, some sort of snake costumes, cardboard boxes, weapon and shield, and this right here. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that Konami did not include this, or I don't know whose end's fault was this, is pretty ridiculous. How the hell can you guys do such a mistake? It really baffles me. But yeah, this is just a word of caution. If you're getting this collector's edition, no matter, I heard that the Xbox One version has the codes with it, but this is the PS4 version. So just word of caution: if you get the PS4 version collector's edition, be aware that this most likely, the codes for the DLC most likely won't be included in this. I happen not to have the codes because it was not included in this, which is surprising. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous yet again. So let me put this down a bit because I feel like I'm about to go on a rant. And I really don't want to go on a rant because I don't want to make this video about a rant. It went from an unboxing to me talking a lot more than I should. But yeah, this does not have the DLC code, so just word of caution for those who get the PS4 version anyway. You most likely, if you're lucky enough to get even a slip in there saying, here's the codes, like the code voucher, great, lucky you. But so far, for what I see, I'm one of the ones that don't have the code. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people out there in the same boat. Don't know how this kind of screw up happens. As far as I'm concerned, if this is the case, Konami should be giving the people this DLC for free on the PS4, because this is ridiculous how people have purchased the collector's edition for this, especially a fan like myself of the Metal Gear franchise, and I get sort of brushed under the rug because you guys just happen to forgot a DLC code. But anyways, now that I'm done ranting a little bit, let's look at the game real quick. So a few things I want to point out. Yet again, the game itself does not have Kojima Productions, no credit to them whatsoever. There's nothing on the front or back, not even a logo, nothing. Not even on the disc. It's really ridiculous how far Konami went with totally removing them. It's like, oh, Konami, but where's the Kojima Productions? Where's their credit? Like, seriously, like, what the hell is this? I guess Konami really did not like Kojima, so much so that they decided that they were just gonna totally remove his Productions logo from the game. So yeah, if you got the collector's or just the game itself, yeah, I say if you're interested, just look for his logo, because I sure as hell cannot find the Fox sign logo with the Kojima Productions on it on here. Wow, Konami, it's really nice. You really did not give Kojima's credit on the box, but luckily in the game when you play it, his name is there. Alright, so let's wrap this up. So now that I'm done with the unboxing, yeah, my final thoughts of this is that it is a cool collector's edition. If you really like Metal Gear, if you're just a fan of it like I am, this is a must-have. Especially being that to me this is Kojima's last game, and to me this is my last game. I'm probably done playing Metal Gear after this. But the way Konami has presented itself, especially with this just removing his team name from just even the product itself, is pretty crazy. I mean, they went really far, almost trying to make it look like he never existed, and I find that very wrong and unprofessional on their end. You know, you're a game, even if you're a game company, you know, show some professionalism. And don't sit there and bash the guy because you guys just happen not to be on this in the middle of a problem, whatever that problem must have been. But yeah. He's totally nowhere to be seen. But if anyone has found his team logo or anything around this collector's edition or the packaging, feel free to comment down below and let me know, because I sure couldn't find it. As for the DLC, I looked around and there was nothing in here of the DLC. So be warned in advance if you get the PS4 version of this. I'll show here. If you're lucky enough to get the DLC in the collector's edition, great. But I did not come by any vouchers at all for the DLC in this, which is an error on Konami's end. So yes, that's Konami's fault there. In my opinion for that is they should release that DLC totally for free, because I'm not paying for it. I'm not. I feel like, you know, I paid a pretty good penny for this, and I feel that yeah, I'm entitled to that DLC, being that I pretty much paid for all that with this. So this was the unboxing of the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pains Collector's Edition. The prosthetic arm is cool, really nice to display depending on how you're going to display it, and pretty posable. I mean, you could even do the middle finger. So yeah, and it's a half prosthetic arm. I know in Japan they got the full prosthetic arm, which is a lot more if you just want, I guess, to, you know, have it show it off or have it as a room piece. But yep, that's my thoughts in unboxing of this, and I sort of ranted a bit because it does bother me that the way they just kind of totally remove Kojima's name from this product. Even the product itself is just baffling. But anyway, if you guys happen to find the Kojima logo, feel free to comment down below and tell me where it's at, because I couldn't find it. I could not find Kojima Productions anywhere, even on the box or the logo itself, unless I'm blind, because I'm looking and I sure can't find it. But I know it's in the game, so that's the good thing. At least he got some acknowledgement somewhere. But yeah, this is Kojima's final Metal Gear, and this will also be my final Metal Gear as well. I don't think Metal Gear is going to be the same without Kojima, in my opinion anyway. So, anyway, this is Rayuka here saying until next time, everyone, sayonara.